Hello everyone, and I'm the writer, and welcome back to Destinies. It's been a long time, yes, but you know what? Being a college student isn't easy. That being said, let's hope I remember everything from where we last left off, because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where we were. I don't even know what happened, I don't know. Anyway.
After all, we still got a trial to finish.
It's okay to cry, Athena. I promise. That's a good life lesson right off the bat. Alright. I know this isn't the strongest of Ace Attorney games, but it's still pretty good. Prosecutor Blackwell, Mr. Wright. Please avenge Clay's death for me. Okay, kid, we just went through everything. Please don't do that. What are you talking about, Apollo? You're coming to the defense bench with me. Heck yeah, we are. I am? Well, I can't expect Athena to assist me now, can I? She's the defendant. How has everyone in the agency been accused of murder, but not Apollo? I just think that's funny. That leaves you, Apollo. But are you sure you want me? I took a leave of absence and everything. Well, our office is pretty short-handed, and you're all I've got. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Apollo.
Athena, I can say it with all my heart now. I believe in your complete innocence. And now we're gonna prove it to the world. There you go, buddy.
Thank you, Apollo. I know you can do it.
I think they're cute together. I'm sorry. For what it's worth, the cutscenes look great. Now, this is the Apollo I know.
Welcome back, Apollo.
It's almost time for the trial to restart. Though it looks like you have things well in hand. I don't know, I think you should be here still, Edgeworth. Yup! I should head back to the prosecutor's office.
But why? We need our second dad here. Clearly he couldn't handle it.
I want to look into a few things. Namely, the first people on the scene 7 years ago, that facial data registered by the robot. Wow, that was hard to say. I apologize. And Detective Fulbright's background. Sounds great, Edgeworth. Thanks. You're not gonna call him Miles? I thought we were at that point in this relationship. I expect to be paid with a victory, Bright. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh my god, I love him. I really do. Okay, you two all set to go? You bet I am.
Let's do this.
Aw, look at his two proud children of primary colors. This is it, the final battle. Is that what we're calling this? The murder of Apollo's friend. The courtroom bombing incident. And the case that ushered in the dark age of the law 7 years ago. Well, you end this. I'm just saying, it's not all his fault either. Destiny has called us to bring the ones who are responsible for it all to justice today. Wow, I'm sorry. I butchered that phenomenally. Oh, man. Let us now reconvene. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has never been more ready. Oh, God. You know, this is the first time we've been at the defense bench together since I debuted. Now that you mention it, although back then I thought you were more loud than you were reliable. Wow! You've really come a long way since then, Paul. You've grown a lot. Sorry about that. Sometimes audio failures happen and it's annoying, trust me. Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well. He's still got that ego of his, though. Did he ever have an ego? I remember that game. I don't recall that being an ego.
Prosecutor Blackwell. With the 7 years mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place.
As what?
Yes, I guess we can keep the chit-chat for later. But bailiff, please bring in the next witness in immediately.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same. 7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess. Do you want to talk? At least from what I remember. I hate this man. Ha! Bobby Fulbright here. I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am. Oh, God.
Detective Fulbright, do you know why you have been called to give testimony?
Yep, because there's only other one reason I'd be called. And I'm butchering everyone's lines. And that is because it's time for justice. In justice we trust. Oh, thank you. You can't fool us with that act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies. What? Are you questioning my integrity of a sense of justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey. He's acting exactly the same as always. Tell me about it. You must be feeling awfully confident. Fulbright, if you wish to dispel your suspicion, then let's get to your testimony. Alright, fine. If you want me to prove my righteousness, I can certainly do that. Oh, frickin' heck. I don't know, he's like the worst character to me. Ha ha ha, I'm the very embodiment of justice itself. Oh my god. I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. Never say that in a court of law. They will prove you wrong, is what I've learned. What we have is proof that Asina Sykes is the culprit. This letter with her prints on it. I mean, you could just grab her hand and put it on there. That's a thing.
So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false?
Man, I am butchering everything. I think it's because I don't have a script. Usually I have a script in front of me whenever I record stuff.
And that the defendant is the real culprit?
That's right. Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap into the ladder. We don't have proof. You are correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either. I mean, I guess you're right. But you can't not define justice with evidence. Who can define it anyway? Justice. Justice. Don't make me break out a dictionary on you. Oh my god. No, please don't throw a book at me. I feel like he would. Tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright? We're both losing it, I know. But my justice is crystal clear. What's not clear are your eyes. Wake up and smell the justice. You mean oh, thank you, Blackwell. Oh, it's weird that we don't see them break anymore. I miss that. I really do. Enough of your rubbish, Fulbright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it. Prosecutor Blackwell? Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn. Well, Fulbright was his partner after all. Man, if Emma was here, we wouldn't have this problem. Where was Emma? I miss Emma.
Prosecutor Blackwell is right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. The suspicion against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicion. As is my duty, I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. Does anyone have any objections?
Yes, arrest him. That's fine, Your Honor. For now. Ha ha ha, now ask away and don't hold back.
Well, there don't appear to be any objections. Very well, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Is this the last time we're doing one? No. I just remembered he has 3 more testimonies. Ah, man.
Oh, boy.
My arguments are hardly far-fetched. No. There's careful reasoning behind my theory. No. Yes, well, apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger. What do you have against tofu? But what we have against Miss Sykes, though, is not just reasoning, but a solid evidence. And it's called the lighter with Miss Sykes' fingerprints on the victim's blood. Yes, that's true, but wait, Detective Fulbright was the only one who brought that evidence to the trial. If you harbor any suspicion, I suggest you ask Fulbright right, Dono. Especially about that lighter. Oh my god. He's right. But what exactly should I ask about? My guy, you're a lawyer! What did I go through? So, how many prints were found exactly? 3. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger of a right hand. She's left-handed! No, I'm kidding. Your Honor, that's an important statement. Could we have it added to my testimony? You got it!
He beat me to it.
Your Honor, haha, be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key! Speed is key! I'm sorry, I just remembered that. Oh, I feel nostalgic for saying that. Let's see. On this 3 prints. Yes, it's this one. Oh my god, my evidence. Oh, never mind. You say the prints were from a right hand, is that correct? That's right, very clear prints. But that just doesn't add up. Huh, what doesn't add up? According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand. Oh? So here's the dilemma before us. Why does the prints of a lighter from a right hand instead of a left? Hey, I was right, she was left-handed. Well, I mean...
You're right, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Man, I missed the judge from the Great Ace Attorney. Your Honor, the lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. The witness's claims do not even hold water.
Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this.
I just cannot understand it. They're definitely right-handed prints. But then why are they inconsistent with Miss Blackwell's statement? I've got it.
What have you got, Detective?
The mirror. The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. What, the man in the mirror? We're doing that?
Go on.
Miss Blackwell was looking through the window of a boarding lounge 1, wasn't she? I believe so. It's a reflection. If you mean that little window in the back and to the right of the room. Oh, that's right. And across the room on the opposite wall. It's a large mirror. Well, I do remember seeing it. Ah! So you're saying? Yes, the culprit Miss Blackwell must have seen. Oh my god, the culprit Miss Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror.
Oh, I see. In that case, right and left would appear reversed, wouldn't they?
Yes, Your Honor. Ah, now do you see? That's the logic of pure justice. But your argument is only conjecture. You don't have any proof of what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection. I thought you're helping us. Right, Dono, you've sooner nicked yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it. Huh? Ah, that's right. Besides, the lighter could have been in the left hand. And why not? Miss Blackwell said she saw an earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? The emblem on this one and the one side of the lighter. You're right. There's no emblem on the other side. Exactly. As blank and smooth as the judge's fine scalp. If the culprit had the lighter in their left hand, they would have covered that emblem. Oh no. What's more, this is the kind of lighter you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So if the culprit held it in their left hand, the emblem out of the visible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. But if they had held it in their right hand, they could have easily opened it and light it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in their right hand.
No! Come back, my beautiful contradiction!
It appears you planted a flower that bears no fruit. Ha ha ha! See how it withers before my flower of justice? What's with the flower metaphors now? He's tough. He's managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point. You've fought against worse. In justice we trust. Now do you see? I'm not the phantom you've been talking about. I mean, are you sure there really is a spy? I bet they're just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's so sad, so very sad, but I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the real culprit. Well, great job, you two. You've done well. Oh, hello? Oh, hello. Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that? Oh, are we gonna perceive now? Of course I'm sure. Why do you take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an earth emblem on both sides of a lighter? You suck as a spy if you can't lie. I knew it. You're lying, detective. Speaking of spies, Spy X Family, anyone? Love that anime right now. Pardon me. You mean... Yes, my bracelet reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. And I think if we use my talent, we might be able to figure it out. Justice Dono, are you oh my god, are you to use that sheet of yours again? I've used it in a court of law. Anyway, it's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell. It is. Very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on then. Yeah, Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. Here goes then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat the last statement one more time? What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. You could have the right to remain silent. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully! The Earth emblem is only on the side that you can see when held in the right hand. That it? Aha! I spy a nervous tick. A tick? Maybe I should squish it then. Not that tick. That's not the kind of tick I had in mind. You read my mind. Could you please repeat that statement? Stop repeating a statement! I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem's only on the side of what you can see when held in the right hand. What? Did I not get it? Oh, I guess not. My bad. I'm sorry. Oh, it didn't just catch it. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind there for a sec. I mean, I've already lost it, but, you know. Look, the last two videos have been Randy Cunningham and Ben Schwartz. I've clearly lost it. Anyway, Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but Whenever you say the phrase, the Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster. You know what? You would be good at Vegas and taking out bluffs. Why aren't you going there? Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about. Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it. But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just... Actually, you're right. I don't think you can do that legally. Be still and do as you're told, Fulbright. You have nothing to hide. You shouldn't mind them having a look-see, should you? What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell.
I'm not sure what this is all about, but if Prosecutor Blackwell insists, I'm not finding a samurai. If it must be something important, I will allow the defense to examine the lighter.
Good. Maybe now we'll learn something new. I hope so. Now let's check every inch of that thing. Oh, alright. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. The back of it is covered with blood. You should be used to this at this point. Say, do you notice anything funny about the bloodstain? You're right, it suddenly breaks off unnaturally. Supposedly the lighter was held with the right hand, so the emblem was visible. It was so that the print should be around the emblem on the lid when you open it. You're right, there's definitely something off here. Can we open it? It's hard to tell if the prints are from a right hand or a left just by looking at it. I don't think looking at each print with the naked eye will tell us anything now. But the latter definitely hides a secret. I agree. Let's check it out carefully. Okay. So this is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. See anything noteworthy? Huh? Hey, look at this! The emblem's actually on some kind of button. What? I beg your freaking pardon, is that a gun? Wow! It transformed! It's something! It's a gun! A handle. A trigger. Is this what I think it is? It's a gun! This is something Lloyd would- Oh! There is no questions, it seems. What you have there is a gun! You accidentally fire it. What? Like, he pulls the trigger, it nearly hits Taka. I'm sorry, a gun. So that's it. Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Detective Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a .10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. It looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene. I don't know if I'd be smug about that.
I'm flabbergasted! The lighter was a gun!
Same, Your Honor. So when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster, that's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem, he must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. Oh my god, you are a terrible spy. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. Oh my god. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. Great job, buddy. It's not the kind of thing any ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly the domain of elite spies! Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself! Ha ha ha! There's something for me to explain. Yeah, the lighter transformed into a gun. You have something to explain. I don't know, the lighter could transform. That's a lie. I mean, it was found in the Space Museum, and then I brought it straight in. I didn't even have time to check it out. You mean you wouldn't accidentally press the Earth emblem and fire it as a gun? I feel like anyone would do that. Whenever you mentioned the Earth emblem, you touched your holster. And you subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun. Accuse me all you want. But where's your proof? Do you have any evidence that you knew that I knew that the lighter was a gun? Not exactly. And whose prints are on it? Miss Sykes' prints. Do you think Athena would know it was a gun? It proves that she's the culprit who fired the gun at the scene. Huh.
It would appear that the detective is right.
Are you guys really trying to prove your client's innocent or what? Although it pains me to do this, now that we are where we are now. Oh. I have to make the full assertions coming from the prosecution's side. What assertions? The person who fired the gun at Director Cos was in the lounge was after the incident. Well, yeah. And the person Miss Blackwell saw holding the lighter. And the person who murdered Mr. Terran. And the person who bombed the Space Center. Oh my god. We get it. Are all the defendant, Athena Sykes, the prints on the lighter are decisive proof. I don't think Athena could make a bomb. No! Ah ha ha ha! Now you see, a man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. Yes. It's called an inside job. I think this about sums up Sykes' part in the whole affair.
The evidence certainly does seem to point to the defendant's guilt. Aye! Do you have anything to say, Mrs. Prosecutor Blackwell?
Evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims stand firm. Don't tell me you listen to Gavin, too. Well, the other Gavin, not the one everyone loves. But... Calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to as the prosecutor. Mr. Lawyer, our job is to pursue criminals in the name of justice. You shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. Emma would definitely be insulted right now. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awful case of a bedhead. Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. It's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. I'll prove that the lighter is not Miss Sykes, but yours. Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo. Have we? It's just, if the prints on the lighter are basis of accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. You mean you think the lighter might be forged evidence? You've done it, not once, but twice. It's a possibility. That's right. It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off on my own? I can definitely think of a few things. Only a few? It is indeed. Have a look at this.
What is this? A lighter?
What the frick? Who's driving down there? Anyway. Sorry, just hearing the motorcycle go.
Detective, we like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge.
Yes. I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to the case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along, there's gotta be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with the lighter as a piece of evidence? Wasn't the owner of the prints, or... Yeah. Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely match her print data. But what about the data itself? The data should match. I'm an actuary. That should work. Detective Fulbright, you're the one who provided us with the lighter and print data. Isn't that correct? Yes. What about it? You say Miss Sykes' prints match the print data. But I have to wonder, wasn't that a used official?
Mr. Wright, are you suggesting the evidence might have been fabricated?
Your Honor, I've done it twice. It is possible. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using an official sanctioned print data of people involved in the case. What? You dare insult the epitome of justice and integrity? Yes! There's no need for such antics. Yes, there is. Your Honor, I lend my voice in defense's request. You must allow the test to be rerun.
Very well, then. Bailiff! Get Emma Sky! I trust her! What? She's on holiday? Ah, frick. Oh, okay. It appears that the official data is here.
And the results?
It's just as the defense claims. This proves that the prints on the letter do not belong to the defendant.
And we can stop there, because that's a good place to stop. And I apologize for the cuts and takes. It's kind of obvious, I know. But you know what? After being gone for so long and checking your audio, yeah, I think I fixed it, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe it's better than normal. But for now, thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.